Hello and welcome to my guide on Wreckfest on a PlayStation 4. This is for easy money and XP, and I will also be covering some other tips on setting your game up and recording and things like that. I've just set the master volume 50%, turned off the in-game music because you get copyright claims on your videos. You might even get it in the menu music, but car engine I've halved that as well because that's quite loud and you can't usually hear yourself over the engines. What we got in gameplay, field of view, I don't think that's done any different. Auto look back on all the rest of it, I've got older videos showing all about that. Preset 6, control preset 6, I'm still using that because that's why I like it. For using the manual with clutch setup. This is like the hardcore play on a standard DualShock 4. And here's my control settings that I swear by. I've got some good pads with good dead zones, so they're all zeroed. Steering saturation 97%, steering sensitivity minus 78%. Steering speed sensitivity 8%, and then all the rest is stock apart from brake saturation. I've opened that right up so that it works as a sort of anti-lock brake system without even turning on that option, but I've turned that option on as well. And when you go to steering, it goes 98% of the full range because of that steering saturation set up here, but it takes out steering lock sort of spin when you're driving. When I was testing it early on, so it stayed that way. You don't need full range of motion for your steering. At 98% is plenty enough. Right, and then the braking, full press on the R2 button, that's like 65, 66 max I think. Squeeze it hard. So that's my left cheek. Am I sure, boss? Yeah, I'm sure. This be me right one. Well, I must have missed that. And clutch is L1, so it's 100% clutch all the time. Right, exit that. And we will go to custom events for easy money and XP. And I will pick Dirt Devil Stadium, just because it's a triangle and it's torturous for all the other players on there. It's easy to get around once you know what you're doing. And you go Dirt Speedway and Lawnmower. I did notice, if you go up the far end of your your car lists, you end up with these ones with the gold steering wheels on, and they've got L's by the name. That means they're locked. You cannot alter any of their functions in the ride height and stiffness and all of that. But for this, we will stick with being able to set up your car. It's far easier. And you go banger race, opponents 23, which is max, laps 60 max, random. Same as player for the AI vehicle, damage realistic. You don't want to go any higher than that because it's just impossible. And any lower than that, realistic, and everyone will take too long to die. So, we've got custard. Alright, difficulty, manual with clutch, this is the way I like it. ABS full, traction control off, stability control half, so anti-spin. AI difficulty expert, just the way I've been playing it. Making it as hard as you can actually increases your gains from your races. So do it as high as you can tolerate for the time frame it takes to turn around to the next race. Come on, Lodi. Right, there are two paths I like to take on this track, if I can help it. But let's just scroll through. That's the difficulty again. Everything's in there that we've just seen. That tune. Right, what was it doing with this thing? Yeah. Don't go super soft. Go one from soft. Because if you go super soft, the thing flips over at certain points of the track. Gear ratio. I think it was midpoint. Differential and brake balance. Yeah, this is all still set the way I liked it from the last time I raced it. So we'll go with that. So it's only got 3 gears, hasn't it? Only got 3 gears. Oh dear. Yeah, it's quite brutal, this track. You let them all kill themselves, stay out of their way. Pick this left side, if you can help it. It seems to be the easiest to get round. And then when you come to this section, no, right side for this one. Oh my god. Slow down on this. Slow down a little bit, not that much, otherwise you end up ploughing headfirst into the next ridge. And just keep an eye on that top left section, that you can make that come up, pushing up on your D-pad, I think it is. Let me just check that up. Yeah, you don't need the full screen, you just want first 4. Anything at the top of the screen with a minus, they're the cars in front of you, and the pluses are the ones behind you. You just want it to say DNF across the board. Right, so the DNFs are coming in now. Did not finish. Holy shit. And that's an example of how not to do it, but I'll show. Right, so I've placed as 4th, and I'll just show you. Look, 20,000 XP straight up. And what am I going to say? What's going to be 4,000 credits, something like that? 4,740. So it's like 5,000 odd credits per turn, which is amazing for the time frame it took to achieve it. You just keep cycling around that track. Win or lose, just keep cycling through. Don't restart the race because you'll lose all the credits. Let's go Dirt Devil. Let's do it again. Let's see if I can do it right. Right, go. I will cover replays and the best setup for the replays, because preset 6 for controls is not great for your camera controls in the replays, and it's not great in the menus when you're selecting your cars either, because square, circle and X are assigned to look left, right and back on preset 6. It messes up your camera rotation looking at your car in the garage. But preset 11 has no clashing across the board on replays, which is the camera. I think they should lock the menu camera rotation to preset 11, not to your in-game car controls. Seems a bit better. I'm going to stuff it up. Oh my fucking god. Just reset. Detritus everywhere. Fuck's sake. Just want to get on the track. Ah, right, one more car on the track. Wait for him to die and we get past him, and that should give us first position. Yeah, I'm going to go the other side because there's too many. Oh my. Flop. Get on your wheels and go. Right, he's dead. Let's just get round past him, wherever he was. You won't know because it don't tell you. Second gear, slow the fuck now. I'm just going to go until this thing blows up. I know he wasn't that far ahead of me, so what I'll do is I'll get round the track and I'll go right side and I'll go straight up that hill and blow myself to bits. That's the easiest way to do it. Just for the sake of ease of, I suppose I could just drive off the cliff, but or crash. But that doesn't really end it the way I want it to for the sake of the replay. Come on. Oblivion. Right, continue. Right, then you go view replay. Settings in there. Select camera. I love the spherical camera. And then don't need to touch that. Lens effect. I like to zoom it out to 18% just for the sake of the replays. Hide game HUD. Don't want that. I want the game HUD on. Don't want the player names. And I want it to preset 11. Exit and save on that. And hide UI. Right, and then when you start the race, you tap up on the D-pad once and it will get rid of all of the extensive list of names on the left, and it will put it down to the top 4 you want it at. So you do it once more, there you go. Then you've got your orbital camera that you can slowly rotate around your character for the sake of your replay. It still seems a bit zoomed in for this vehicle, but luckily good. Fluid thumb movements on the right stick, and you can try to get some fluid camera work. Start going really edgy and it looks like shit. Oh, a longer thumbstick would probably help, but then it'll mess up your in-game sensitivity. Where is everybody? Where's all the action? They're all dead. I can't see any on the map. Oh right, it's only 2 left. So, wherever he is, there he is. Where is he? He's dead. Right, he's down. Wherever he is. I didn't spot where he went. Down on his corner, probably. I'm not even certain if you can upgrade this lawnmower. I'll have a look at the end. could make it tougher, but I can't see that you can do that because it won't have any visuals of it on the long arm. Bloody great bumper and all the rest of it with bespoke parts, and I reckon they've done that. There you go. Alright, back out. Remembering to set your controls back the way you like them in the game. Exit and so on. Exit. Yes. Continue. 22,455 XP. And 5120 credits. And if you just keep doing it in quick succession without videos, it's easy money. Oh. And see what bonnet you've put on there, how much clearance it'll have through the holes on the bonnet when it flips up in your face. You can vet every single component, what it looks like, with ease. Preset 6. Yep. I wonder what build this game is currently at. It's not. I'll add that at the end. Well, thanks for watching. That's the state of play of this game on the PS4 as of current. Sometime in 2021. It will be logged on the date the video is launched.